Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is now the next day, or the next night, I should say. Um, the airplane just got towed into the gate here at Nashville, or at one of the Bravo gates. and this is going to be the last leg of this NHL charter trip. So they played a game sometime yesterday and earlier this evening here in Nashville, and now we're going to take them home to Fort Lauderdale. And by the way, if I didn't mention before, we are flying the Florida Panthers right now. So on our charters, as of me speaking, we have a few different trips we do. We do Orlando City Soccer, Miami Soccer, Florida Panthers, and the New York Rangers. So yeah, this is a Florida Panthers hockey club charter. Take them back to the home base in Fort Lauderdale. So let's go ahead and get in the flight deck here. She's all cold and dark. It's about 9:45 p.m. We have a scheduled departure time of 10:30, but it's charter, so it's really kind of flexible. It's kind of whenever people get on the airplane, we go. Anyway, let's begin. So gear down, checked. Flap handle is retracted. Speed brakes are down. Weather radar is off. Slap you on. All geostatics and anti-systems are off. Fuel pumps are off. Hydraulic pumps are off. And we're all set. So let's go ahead and get on battery here. And lock it. Hear the airplane start coming to life. Now, looks like I didn't set up our external power, so I need to get that. I still believe it's pretty cold here in Nashville, so... Well, I know it is. Alright, so we'll get some ground air and some ground power for the time being. Get this airplane warmed up. Alright, bus 1, bus 2.
Autopilot.
There we go. Airplane's coming to life now. Go up here, get the cockpit flood on. You should see the back we have light up now too. Good. Our FMGC is powering up. Okay, so that's all good. The outside temperature is plus 11, so yeah, it's still kind of chilly. Alright, let's get some lighting on here. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Ooh, that's bright. Get you out of the way. Cool, that's set up. Position initialization done even. So we're at Nashville. I'll take our GNS position. Cool. That'll get the INSs aligning. Galley power on so they can start making some coffee back there. Alright, and we'll start going through our flows. Cool, battery is charging. Being a little quiet here so I can just focus on the flows. Oh, that's right, you're supposed to do the switch first then. Okay. Fart fan is off. If you know, you know. Okay.
Stall. Stall. Overspeed. Overspeed.
We're like, come on. Okay, that's all checked.
Slide slope. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flats. Too low. Terrain. Slide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Minimums 2,500, 1,000, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up. Caution. Obstacle. Caution. Obstacle. 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 Pull up.
Cool. So that's the full GPWS test.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Okay. Is that done? Engine mode sync, or sorry, engine sync is off. There we go. That's those flows done. Go down through here. Set all our altimeters in that here in a minute. Go ahead and reset the fuel used.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine.
Okay, it's checked. Get our hydraulics pressurized. We should see the flaps come up. Yep, and we've got pressure. It's good. Overheat test checked. Cool. It's checked. 100%. Good stuff. So we get movement on the trim. If my flight controls were plugged in, guess that always helps. Whoops. Yeah, I know you're gonna get mad. There we go. Now let's try that again. Yep, moves. Good. Go ahead and do the kickoff config check.
Flat. Stabilizer. Brake. Auto spoiler. Flat. Flat.
Alright, so there's all 5.
Stabilizer.
You can see that the valve is moving. We'll go ahead and switch into manual mode. It should stop. Which it does. Back to auto. If I can get it, there we go. Back to auto. It should go fully open. Which it does. Good. Go to test this. Okay. TCAS test pass.
System test, okay.
Alright, so that's... And let's see here. Rudder trim. Centered. Aileron trim. Centered. You guys can come up. Alright. Let me go ahead and grab the weather now. Actually, before I do that even, let me go to, wait, balance, some brief OFP, go to GSX, we'll go, okay, this should be good now. And if we load some brief OFP, there we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and request refueling. If it'll let me. There we go. And we'll request catering. Did it do it? Yes, okay. Alright, so now we'll get the weather. Heading from Nashville down to Fort Lauderdale. Let's see. Weather right now in Nashville. We've got winds are 180 at 11 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, few clouds 4200, scattered 6000, broken 8500, overcast 13,000, temperature 12 dew.07, altimeter 3030. So we're all not bad. What we'll do is go to aircraft services. Start fueling. Can I just jump outside here? Yep, they should be loading. Good. Alright. Golden. So let's go ahead and get our route programmed into the FMS. Go to Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima. Alright, now go to the departures, and let me bring up my flight plan here, because I'm flying blind a little bit. Alright, winds are 180, and let me look at the charts here, so let me get those up too. Really? You were signed in. Stand by. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, I don't know why it signed me out. So anyway, Nashville. Let's go to taxi charts, airport info. Should pin that. So 20 right is going to be the easiest taxi for us. Go with that. Right. Alrighty. And then we're going to be on the Tippin 3 to Braxton. Tippin 3 to Brixton. Route. And we'll go ahead and initialize ACARS now that I'm thinking about it, which may undo all this. So, whoops. That's the flight plan. That's gonna load up there, so it'll be K, BNA, FLL. Yep, there we go. Now we can reload this in. Departure is gonna be 20 right. Be the tip and 3. Braxton. There we go. Activate it. I'm gonna go ahead and put in our arrival, which is going to be the Tiki 3 from Corey. Cool. Shove that in. Go to plan mode here. Got effectors, which is fine. Rick Rory. Cool. That's good. This back the way it's supposed to be. Weight balance preliminary. Weights here. Okay, we're still fueling. Catering is waiting. We should start any minute here. Yep, there he goes. Alright, the altimeter is 3030.
Altitude.
Set that.
Altitude.
Oh, shut up.
Altitude.
Just put you up there for now. So shut up. Alright, so that's all good. Let's go ahead and do our minute ref. The preliminary weights we've got. So, 0 fuel weight. It's going to be 101.6. We got 60 packs on board today. Scheduled for 24.2 I saw on the last page. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't like it there. Okay, but yeah, it should be 24.2. We're doing a normal schedule. Reserves are 12.1. Cruising altitude today is going to be 350. Winds are 235.095. Ice deviation is +3. And 101.6, there's 0 fuel weight, so we'll set that here. .6. Let's check. Our takeoff weight is going to be 126.021. Oops, it was 20 right. There we go. Condition is dry. Winds are... Lost it again in my bread. Or in my head. Jeez. smushing words like there's no tomorrow. Alright, 180 at 11. QNH 3030. Nope. That's better. Outside air temperature is plus 11. Anti-ice, don't need it. Packs are going to be on. With that, let's go. Alright, flaps 13. CG is 23.0. .0, so flaps 13 here. Last bit we can use, so they want all the flaps we got basically before flaps 15. Alright, spot code is going to be 5635. Put that in there. VHF radios are set. We're flexing to 50, so the RT can come off. Select takeoff flex and roll it up to 50. Come on. Oh, that's because I'm doing the wrong thing. Duh. Alright. Roll up to 50. There we go. Alright, we're looking at V1128, VR133, V2142. So 128, so 283342. So our catering done. Looks like he is. Get him out of here. And we'll just walk back into the cabin and see if we can see the fuel truck. Fuel truck is still going. And we're still unloading fuel. That's weird. Stopped fueling. Oh well, hitch should depart here any minutes, but we are done fueling. So, seatbelt signs on. And we can go ahead and tell GSX we're ready to get some people on here. Should be leaving any minute. Yep, there he goes. Alright, cool. So before we debrief departure, I'm going to go ahead and do the originating checklist. So, cockpit inspection and gear pins complete and on board. Oxygen mask and regulator checked 100%. Voice recorder is checked. Electrical panel emergency power is checked and is off. Fuel system and counters are checked and reset. Ice protection panel is checked and set. Emergency exit lights are armed. Flight recorder is set. Cargo detection suppression panel was checked. Ground proximity warning system checked and normal. Anti-skid checked and armed. Stall and airspeed warnings were checked. Yaw damper is on. Air conditioning and pressurization is checked and set. Annunciator and digital lights were checked. Flight guidance was checked and set. Fire control panel was checked. Flight instruments and altimeters checked. 3030 set and cross-checked. Engine instruments were checked. Gear lever, horn and lights down, checked in 3 green. Hydraulic system. We've got transfer pump on, aux pump on, engine pumps are on high, so that's checked. Radar is checked and off. Transponder is Transponder is on standby, squawking 5635. Cars was initialized, stabilizer is checked, rotor control is on power, and that is this yellow guy right here. Takeoff warning and throttles were checked and closed. Fuel levers are off. Cabin altitude controller was checked and is in auto. Flaps and slats are now up. Trim tabs are checked. In fact, actually, we'll set it now. Almost there anyway. There we go. Trim tabs are set. Parking brake pressure and temperatures. Parking brake is on. Pressures are checked. And temperatures are checked. That is the originating checklist complete. We're due out of here in 15 minutes. So we're doing just fine. Let's go and bring up our charts. That going. So instead, we're going to be on the Tiki 3, or not, sorry, not Tiki 3. So bring up the Tiki 3 departure. Alright, 20. Climb heading. I can't see that. I'm heading 201, or side ATC, and we don't have ATC, so set 201. That's just better do it by hand, there we go. Okay. And we'll climb on that heading, and then we'll go direct to Rory. Top altitude of 4,000. V2 plus 20 is going to be 162. Flight directors can come on. Using autopilot 1 today. As far as taxiing, push out onto Yankee 4. We're about here. Take Yankee 4 to Tango 2. Tango 2 to Bravo, Bravo up to Bravo 5, blast off. Then we'll follow our route as planned. Alrighty, so that is us completely ready to go. Don't need the HUD, so I'm not going to bother booting that up. How they're doing on the bags and boarding. Still plenty to go. But, what is that, a 220? Yeah, A220 next to us over there. Neat. And I think I saw one when I was boarding one over here, but... Alright, just reviewing everything. Everything's all hunky-dory. Good to set our bugs. Those are good to go. Wish there was a way to turn off this click spot thing here. It sucks. The weather and terrain. Keep the radar off now, for obviously we don't want to fry the ground crew. Okay, all that looks good. I'll get back to you guys when we're done with boarding. Alright, and we're back. We got people boarding, and bags are almost done, so it's about time to go ahead and start up the APUs. So we'll go aft left, and AP master go to run, And then 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Back to run. Okay. Now we should hear that start up here. See, we've got rotation. Go ahead and get them to remove the ground air for now. They're still loading up the final bags. Just got a notification about something. Well, come on, stay open. Not ready for you yet. Alright. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Ground. AC cart can go away. APU gens can come on. Come off. Go ahead and get the APU air on. And the packs can come on. Once the lead air valve opens, we get air pressure and we'll get the packs kick on. See, this one doesn't do it. I wish ours over there didn't. Oh well. Sounds like boarding is completed. Yep, boarding is definitely completed. So get all the doors closed. Ground, GPU can go away. Back to our charts. It's the chart we want, although I'm going to put it in night mode. There we go. Alright, all the pumps can come on. Centers can go to auto. This is an 88, so we don't have aux pumps. And we've got the packs are on now. So we'll go ahead and close the flight deck door. And we'll tell the GSX we're ready to go. No. Anti-collision light, come on. Jetway is going away. So yeah, we got a Spirit 320 Neo, looks like.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
It's Delta A220 there. Hey, wrong button. Alright, before start checklist. Upper wing and anti-ice, lights out, and inspection complete. Flight papers, 0 foot, and logbook check set and onboard. Fuel pumps. Alright, we've got 25,000 gate fuel, and all pumps are on and auto.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Here's heat and ignition. Okay, P to heat can come on now. I'll actually leave it on till, off till after the pushback, so the ground crew don't burn their fingies if they so happen to touch it. Ignition system B today. Seatbelt and beacon on and on. Hydraulics on and high checked. Galley power and packs. Galley power can come off for now. Get the packs in just a second. Pneumatic cross feeds are open and pressure is checked. It's a little low because we still got the packs running. Wonderful. We're gonna go nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay. Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All
And
engines
packs
clear.
can come off.
Start at will.
Okay, and we've got sufficient pressure. We'll do 1 then 2. Starting number 1. Stop valve open, pressures drops, and 2 rising. Looking for 22% or max rotation. If we can't get up to 22. Okay, 22%, fuel coming in. Fuel flow, light off. This is the start valve, pressure comes back up. There we go. Okay, number one engine's good and rolling back. Go ahead and start number 2. Start valve open, pressure drops. N2 rotation. %, fuel coming in. Fuel flow. Light off. Start valve can go to close. Pressure comes back up.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, engine 2 online and rolling back. So GS6, we're good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please
Alright.
disconnect.
So, APU gens can come off. APU air can come off. APU master off. Packs can go to auto. Go to, turn the pitot heat on. Galley power can come on. Go ahead and do flaps 13.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps 13 set. Arm the spoilers. Arm the auto brake. Pneumatic crossfeeds can come off. We're left with parking brakes and aren't in up, which is
Bypass pin removed.
correct. Alright,
Left is
after
clear,
start
right is
checklist.
clear.
Electrical system. It's checked. We're all good. Galley powered ignition. Galley power is on. Ignition can come off. Engine anti-ice and fuel heat off and off, not required. Packs and air conditioning shut-off switches are in auto. Door lights are out. Yeah, that would be these two here. Or no, sorry, this one here. Yep. Doors closed. Hydraulics are on and high checked. And I think we got our hand signal somewhere. Cockpit door and Sterilite. Cockpit door is locked and Sterilite is on. That is the after start checklist complete. So, this back up here for a second. Full left, full right, neutral, back, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Alright, goodbye. Alright, text checklist. Flaps and slats. Flaps 13 and slats are disagree. Excuse me. I guess it doesn't like 13. Oh well, but the slats are out. Not in 15, are we? Yeah, we were. So it doesn't like 13. Well, we're just gonna go with it. We may get a warning on takeoff. We'll disregard it. Alright, flight controls are free and correct. Takeoff data, bugs, and trim are checked and set. ABS and spoilers are armed. Takeoff warning. Go ahead and release the brakes. Okay, that's all good. And flight guidance and TRI are now set. Takeoff, takeoff. Takeoff briefing is completed. Alright, taxi checklist complete. Go up here, get, if I can find it, clear that. This light off. Alright, Nashville ground, Riptide 5800, taxi with the weather. Riptide 5800, Nashville ground, taxi via Yankee 4, Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5. Okay, that'll be Tango 4, sorry, Yankee 4, Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5 for Riptide 5800. Alright, let's go. Brakes are off. We're good. Smooth. Not that we'll really need it, but I'll put terrain on this side. Weather will go on my side. Left is clear. Right is clear. As I mentioned, kind of towards the end of the last video, I think. Oh, hello. I just noticed you. That won't do. There we go. In real life, the Florida Panthers and a lot of these teams park on remote stands. This is Flight Sim. I'm taking a little bit of creative liberty here just because if I'm paying 15, 20, 25 bucks for scenery every time I fly a charter trip, I want to kind of see the scenery. So, that's just my only thing there. That I'm not doing, you know, really realistically. I mean, some expensive charter teams like may use gates and stuff like that, but for the most part, no. So we got Tango 2, so we're on, oh, whoops, took Tango 2 instead of Tango 4, oh well. Oh no, we did take Tango 2, never mind, I'm, oh yeah, psyching myself out. Alright, we're gonna hang a right here on Bravo. Okay, and we're gonna ding the cabin, let them know we're just about ready to go. It's Bravo 5 off to our left. That's where we need to be. So before takeoff checklist, cabin PA is completed. APU air and pneumatic crossfeeds are off and closed. Just double check the APU air is indeed off. Yep. Okay. Ignition can go to override. And my sim will freeze. There we go. NSCO panel and brake temps. NSCO panels checked. Brake temps are good. And TCAS can go to TARA. Go ahead and put the weather radar on. Got a little something off to our butt there. Should be fine. Alright, all the lights can come on. Approach path is clear. Alright, there we go. Just completely overshooting it. Actually, not by that much. Or at all. Actually, I got that pretty good. Alright, so Riptide 5800, Nashville Tower, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, Riptide 5800. Alright, throttles can come up a little bit. And auto throttle on. Airspeed alive. PR 50. Thrust set. Clamp 50. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive right, gear up. Go climb thrust. And that nose down. Go heading select. Go VNAV. Go start that turn out to the right. Get the aircraft trimmed out. Flaps can go to 11. I'll go direct intercept. Execute. Go nav. Nose up again. Chasing that flight director. We'll bring the flaps up, keep the slats out. Come on. There you go, airplane. It's a little turbulent too, which isn't helping anything. We're gonna go ahead and go autopilot on. Get a little bit more comfortable for the packs back there. As you can see, it's a little turbulent. Alright, slats can come in. I always forget to start the clock. Bugs can get reset. Alright, that's 4,000. We'll dial it all the way out to 350 and arm that and keep the climb coming. And yep, arm it. There we go. Go out on the range here a little bit. There's 80. That should do for now. Alright. Let's do our after takeoff flows. Alright, so after takeoff checklist, gear up, lights out, flaps and slats up, lights out and stowed. Ignition is on override for now, until we get through the clouds. Fuel feed is checked and even. Hydraulics can now come to off and low. And spoilers and ABS are disarmed and off. After takeoff checklist complete. Alright, so that's going to be it from me, and there's going to be a little less on the B-roll footage, just because it's nighttime. There's not really that much to see. If there's something good, you'll see it. But if not, I'll just let you watch a little bit of the climb out, and probably see you when we get to near the top descent. Alright, we're at about 18,000 feet. So we can go ahead and reset the altimeters to standard. And all the lights can come off. Just one. There we go. Alright, and I'll go ahead and kill the logo light. Alright, and that's us set. I will see you guys when we get close to the top of descent. Alright folks, welcome back. We're just under 89 miles from top of descent. As you can see there. So let's get this bird set up. Weather right now in Fort Lauderdale is looking like winds are 100 at 15 knots, dense touch mile visibility. Few clouds, 2,700 overcast, 5,000, temperature 25, dew point 18, altimeter 3023. So I'm going to go ahead and actually boot up the HUD. We're going to do a HUD approach, because why not? Alright. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale here, we'll get some charts going. We're on the Tiki 3. Alright, let's take a look here. So, we're definitely going to be landing 10s, and I'm thinking 10 left will be adequate. This 10 left. That's from Holland. That should be a perfect lineup for us. Alright, so let's go program it. So, arrivals. Already selected Tiki 3. Gonna be Rory. ILS 10 left, be a Holland transition. See how that lines up. As expected, lines up perfectly. Wonderful. Let's go to brief the approach and arrival. Alright, so we're coming up from the quarry. Head down here. And we're going to be at Holland at 5,000 according to this. We'll just arm that now. So that's armed. Let's check out the approach, which originates in Holland, and that also says 5,000. Wonderful. So we'll go with that, reset it down to 1,000, so we get a little closer. Minimums are going to be 250. Rat out. Set that now. So yeah, we're going to practice an ILS approach using the HUD. Frequency is going to be 110.1, of course is 096. And I can't see it now, but the weather radar in this plane actually does work, and there was a little sell-off to our right a little while back. It's nice to see that, the plane with weather radar. Cool, let's set up. And, okay, the HUD is booted up, and in IMC mode, which is where we want it. Now somebody will have to correct me. Let me just deploy this here. When we're landing, you've got your crosshair here, you've got this arrow, and then you got the box. Now, somebody who knows this airplane better than me, because we just got HUDs in these. The box is the landing threshold, right, or representing where the touchdown point is, and then the cross here is the angle at which you want to be, and then this is what the airplane's actually doing. Or sorry, the arrow here is the angle you want to be at, and the crosshair is representing what the airplane's actually doing. Is that correct? Yeah, I would just like some clarification on that if anybody knows. Get rid of this for now. Okay. And altimeter is 3027, so we'll set that once we reach 18. Now, right now it is 1:02 in the morning, local time in Fort Lauderdale, so we're landing pretty late. So I'm gonna have to wait for my commute. So it's technically Tuesday now, so I'll just get out later today and take a Southwest flight back to Denver. Because if you guys didn't know, I'm based out of I live in Denver, but obviously for coastal, based in Miami. I may get transferred up to Salt Lake when that base opens. We will see. That'll be a much easier commute, that's for sure. This can go to cruise, my bad. Let's see. Everything else should be all hunky-dory. Go back to the progress page here. And as always, I forgot a step. So the dial a flap. Alright, that's stowed. Cruising away nicely. And we'll go ahead and take a look here. 9,000 feet, so we'll just do auto brake. We want to stop kind of close to the start of the run, so let's do auto brake medium. And 40, 127, we are using flaps 4 today. For most applications, we're not authorized to use flaps 28. Alright. That is us situated. Let me just set the bugs here. Bingo. I know for a fact this is incorrect. We've got plenty. I put too high of a number in the reserves. That's on me. Alright, I'll go back to progress page, and I'll let you guys enjoy the descent. Alright, here we are, just past 18,000. The altimeter currently is 3023, so we'll set that now. Okay, it's set. Alright, set this to go around now. Hydraulics on. Pressurization, we're landing at just above 0 feet. And 3023. Right there should do. Nope, that's 1. There we go. Alright, in-range checklist. Hydraulics on and high are checked. Altimeters 3023 set, cross-checked. Landing data, bugs, and TRI is checked and set. Seatbelt signs can't come on. Pressurization and anti-ice is set. Approach briefing is completed. In-range checklist complete. Alright, I'll see you guys again once we get a little closer. Alright guys, welcome back. We're about 15 nautical miles from the airport. Got our HUD out. I'm going to go ahead and drop the slats. That'll help us slow down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do FMS override. And slow us down to about 210. And actually, we're a little bit fast, so I'm just gonna go flaps 11. You can just really just dump flaps on this airplane and it'll slow down. Got the airport there. Beautiful. Drop the range down to about 10. Once we get to about 10 DME, drop it down to
Traffic.
180. Go flaps 15. Dial the speed down to 180. Flaps 15. That'll get us slowed down nicely. Spoilers are armed. Approach checklist. Altimeters and bugs set and checked. Radio's course 110.1 096 checked. And that is approach check is complete. Dial the speed down to about 160. And we'll go gear down. Flaps 28. And we'll set our final approach speed right about there. And flaps 40. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Ignition can go to override, which it is. Spoilers and ABS are armed. Flaps and slats are 40 degrees, slats are landing. And annunciator panel is checked, landing PA is complete, landing checklist complete. 1,000 checked. Stabilize, missed approach altitude set. Let it figure out what it's doing here. Alright, my airplane.
Autopilot.
Leave the auto throttle in for a little longer.
500.
Just a little squirrely.
Minimums.
Continue.
200.
My throttles.
Light slow. Light slow. Light 140. 30. 20. 10.
Get down there. There we go. Not too shabby. And we're gonna freeze on touchdown, but that's fine.
On land.
I don't know what's with the artifacting in the window there, but here we go. Thrust reversers can come in.
On land.
Come on. We used up the entire runway. I guess that's fine. Alright, get the HUD out of here. Ooh, she's laggy. Alright. Anyways, guys, welcome to Fort Lauderdale. Get GSX up here. Wow, the sim is really not having it today. There we go. Echo 5 should be fine. Lions ground is fine. Alright, let's get her cleaned up. Flaps coming up. Spoilers coming in. Ignition coming off. CPU can go to start. Shoot it a little bit here. Wow, the lag is real. Okay. I don't know what the stutters are about. Because when it's fine, it's fine. It's like solid 30 FPS or more. Alright, turn you off. Get the flight directors off. Should be spinning up, which it is. But the radar can come off. TCAS can come off. If it'll let me get to it. The HUD can come off. And the FMGC is rebooting. Alright. Ooh boy. That's not the direction. Okay. Guess we're going that way. Alright. Computer heat come off. And after landing, checklist is complete. Turn in. I overshoot it. You off. You can come off. Should have a marshaller there, which is good. Right about there should be good. I don't care what GSX says. We're going to set the parking brake. Get overhead. If gens can come on. If air can come on. Fuel shut off switches, levers can go off. Go ahead and get some light going on in here. Alright, and anti-collision light can come off. Come on. There we go, and we'll request deboarding. So let's get this airplane put to bed. All those lights are off, everything like that, that's off, it's off. Get some ground, air, and GPU going here. All the doors open. Right, GPU is here, GPU online. Packs off. APU air off. Switch over. APU master off. Windshield anti-ice can come off. Safety lights can go to off. Signal signs off. Alright, shutdown checklist. Sorry, parking checklist. Flaps, slats, up when lights are out. Seatbelt, still cockpit lights are off and off. Fuel levers and beacons off and off. Parking brake is set. Hydraulics and boost pumps. No, actually, let's stay on high, sorry. You go off, you go off. All the fuel pumps can come off. Alright, those are set, and logbook and ACARs are completed momentarily. Just go to my ACARs. Alright, ACARs, they're filed. So we'll go ahead and do the termination checklist preliminarily. Oh, it's frozen again. Just gotta wait. Never fails. Well, while this thinks about its life, I'm gonna let you know what I'm planning on doing. So, termination checklist is galley power and windshield heat. Windshield heat is off. Galley power is going to have to come off. Packs are off. Light fixers and exit lights are off. Cabin altitude controller is in auto. Cockpit emergency exit lights are off. And ground service electric panel is off. APU panel is set. Boost pumps are off. And we're on APU power, so the battery's on. That's right, we're on GPU power, so the battery will come off here in a minute. If the sim will unfreeze. Which I don't think it will. So, in that eventuality, I think doing the ACARs killed it. We'll just say we shut down the aircraft, and all is well. I will see you guys in... Well, I won't see you guys in the next video. You guys will just see the outside of a plane, or the wing of a plane anyway, when we head up to Denver. And then I'm planning to do some GA stuff around Denver, and then later this week I've got another charter trip here at Coastal. I honestly don't remember who I'm flying. I'll let you know when that comes up, but we'll be going to Pittsburgh, JFK, and then back down to Fort Lauderdale. Alright, see you guys in the next one.